Hello! Oh my gosh, it's so bright in my room this morning. I'm like squinting just trying to look at my camera, so hopefully my eyes adjust pretty quick. Oh my god, it's sore. I thought today I would do a shop my stash, and I can't decide if I want to do drugstore or luxury. Oh man. Maybe I'll start with drugstore and then we could do a luxury one if you guys want to see one. I just love doing shop my stashes, especially now that my collection's like all organized. Not sure if you guys have seen all the videos yet, but if not, they are coming. Just really excited to kind of like, I don't know, shop my stash. Let's see what's in there. You guys know I've been feeling very inspired putting away all my makeup. So yeah, I thought today I could do some kind of purpley look because I'm wearing purple. I mean, why not? I love, love, love purple makeup. So I've got my iced coffee right here. Let's shop. All right, the first drawer we're going into is our primers and foundations, concealers. Okay, so drugstore, what have we got? Now, it's not just gonna be like drugstore, literal drugstore, it's also gonna just be like affordable stuff. Just, you know, cheap makeup, affordable makeup, blah, 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 blah. Let's do the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I need a little basket. Voila. All right, back down a drawer. We're gonna go foundation. Oh my gosh, throwback. Can you, I don't even think you can get this anymore, but low-key, I just want to see if it's still good. Wait, can you get this one still? Maybe you can still get this one. This is the dewy version. Did I ever end up trying this? I don't even know. But remember how I was obsessed with the original version of this, guys? Like, I did so many videos on it. It was amazing. It was like a dupe for my YSL foundation that's discontinued. Let's give it a go. I don't know if you can still get this, but I will link it below if you can. Otherwise, like, it's just a bit of fun, whatever. We need a concealer because I have bags for days. I feel like most of my concealers are higher end, but how about this Milani one? Erase and Retouch. We've got some under eye powder. I mean, I use it on my face too, but maybe we could grab an actual face powder. How about this? Fit me. All done in there. Let's see what's in this drawer. Got a couple of these liners, which are probably dried out. I'm not going to worry about stuff like lash glue and all that, and mascara. Do we shop for a mascara in here? Got brows here. We're going to do a combo of that, maybe this pomade stuff. Purple. I guess we'll do the Volumizing. It's got purple packaging too, cute. What's the bet this will be dried out? I'm gonna see, because if it's dried out, we need to do a bit of a declutter. I mean, we need to do a declutter anyways. Is that a cute color? Yeah. Alright, moving along. Maybe a little bit of glitter, which are right here. Where are the purples? We've got some purples down here and up here. Grab a few. And then we do need a eyeshadow palette. Is Beauty Bay considered affordable? Because there's some purples in there. I mean, we've got the good old Colourpop Matte About Hue. I mean, there's not even that many purples in there though. There's like one good one. Let's check out down here. I mean, heaps of sweets would definitely be my go-to, but I feel like I have used way too much of my own brand lately. You guys, it's getting to the point where I don't even know if I have like a affordable purple eyeshadow palette other than my own. This isn't really affordable, but that's really cute. Okay, this might be the one part where we have to kind of break the rules, because I just don't have any other affordable ones. I decluttered so many palettes. Got Nostalgia with some really cool purples in there too. Look, let's just do a mixture of them, and if you don't agree that, you know, it's affordable. I mean, I consider my brand affordable, but it depends on where in the world you live, probably. For New Zealand, it's very affordable. I'm not sure how much the L'Oreal is, but I don't think it's super, super affordable. I don't think it's like luxury price, but you know what I mean. But we're just gonna have to bend the rules on that one step. Let's go for bronzers and highlighters. So a drugstore bronzer. I kind of feel like doing some cream or something. Do I have a drugstore cream? Probably this. That's more of a contour though. What about in here? No, not really. They're more like expensive brands. Now, I always use my Maybelline bronzer, which is obviously affordable, but I feel like, yeah, I've used it too much. This one here, the City bronzer. So let's go for the Butter bronzer. And then for highlighter, let's use one of these. I know they're pretty. Blush. Whoa, I love this drawer. I am going to move some of them to the drawer above at some stage too, because you can see they're kind of overflowing a little bit. I feel like I really want to use the Colourpop more lilac-y kind of tones that we didn't try last time. I did a whole video testing out this collection, so I'll link it below if you want to go watch it. Lips. How could we forget lips? I almost did. This is the hard part because I never know what kind of like lip we need to go for. We're going to go for this Kylie lip pencil in the shade You Are a Gem. I feel like it's a berryish colour judging from the rest of these. And then maybe a light pinky berry kind of vibe lipstick to go with it. No One's Baby, maybe something like this. We need a gloss. I'm obsessed with the look of these ones. So, wait, why am I grabbing Kylie Cosmetics? I meant to be doing drugstore. Oh my, I just malfunctioned. Like, I literally just glitched. Back to the drawing board. This kind of colour looks cool. We'll stick with the gloss because that's Colourpop. From memory, this Barbie one, yeah, we want something like this, I think. Like pinkish, whatever. Let's give it a go. Lashes. Might do some segment ones. So there's a cluster lashes. Look how long they are. Doesn't want to focus. These are in the style Euphoria. And we are ready to get started. We're gonna first go in with our primer. It's still so bright outside. Oh my gosh. I've only used this a couple of times, but I do really like it. It's like quite sticky, like the milk one and everything, except I don't think as sticky. It smells kind of like watermelon, but in a nice way, you know? Not like sickly watermelon. It kind of smells like fresh watermelon. I need more. I feel like this one dries real quick compared to like some of the more expensive versions. And then I'm just going to quickly slick up the brows with the little XO Beauty brow shaping gel and a spoolie if I can find one. Oh my god, it's so bright. How am I supposed to film like this? Okay, if I'm not making eye contact with you guys, it's because I can't. I was just thinking I could have done my eye makeup first and then done the foundation and everything last, but I've already done my primer, so let's go in with the foundation, Photo Focus, Wet n Wild, Dewy in the shade Golden Beige. See, it's got the little thing, the little spatula. I always loved that. My skin actually looks pretty nice lately. I've been back on my Good Genes, the serum. I'm going to just wipe some on my face and then I'm going to take a flat face brush. This is XO Beauty. This is from our Luxe Nude set. And I'm going to blend the foundation out. It looks just as stunning as I remember, although I'm probably thinking of the original one, not the dewy one, but I mean, I feel like this isn't that dewy. It kind of just looks the same to me from memory. I feel like it smells like a little bit perfumey. I mean, it's still applying well, even though I'm pretty sure I bought this like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm just trying to not get this through my brows. We'll see how we go. Maybe I'll just use a bit of concealer, but I won't do the under eye and I won't set it yet. Then we'll do eyeshadow and then I'll go back and do concealer and powder and stuff. That's what we'll do. Concealer brush by XO Beauty. Okay, so I've got the P. Louise base. This is the Vivid Violet base. But I also have a paint, Acid Rain Ibiza. Maybe I'll use this for eyeliner, but I've got the other eyeliners. I don't really know. Let's go in with the base. And I am going to smash this in the middle. Let's just see how this goes. I don't even know. Using my concealer brush, I'm going to go like this. Just tap it out. Do we do like a halo eye? Oh, that coverage is so good. I'm going to start with Laguna, this one right here. I use this one though because this one's used. The other one was brand new. So Laguna. I'm thinking of like doing a whole lot of little makeup displays on all of those shelves. Displaying my makeup collections with my own brand. Displaying other makeup collections that I just think are beautiful. Just like putting pretty things up, and like I thought I could get little holders and things so I could like open some of the palettes and like make it all cute. I don't know. I'm basically putting a Laguna on the outer part of the crease like this. How good's UB40? I've been listening to so many throwback songs lately, like oldies. I know this looks really ugly right now, but just Trust me, because I'm also skeptical. We're gonna take Angel, which is this gorgeous pale shimmery pinky lavendery vibe, and I'm going to go heavy on this. I'm gonna kind of like bring it up towards that purple base that we've popped down. I almost don't want to even cover up the base. Also, P.O.BOX probably isn't drugstore either. I don't know like where my brain goes sometimes. I like get carried away, I'm sorry. To be honest, you don't need the base, you could just use eyeshadow. I mean, it's just inspo, it's just fun, it's just the inspiration today. Leave me alone. I have to use Birthday because it is just the coolest purple ever. Look at this. And I'm thinking I'll just take like I'll just use this brush. This is a Urban Decay Naked brush that came in a palette, I think. I'm just gonna take like a really small amount of it, as small as I can. It's quite pigmented. Why is there hair in my brush? And then I'm going to, oh gosh, softly blend that over the top. Oh, I like that colour. Blend it into the other shade. And then I'll probably go back in with Angel again and like bring it back over. I wonder what it would look like if we did a light colour on each side. Whatever happened to Asian Mystic? Nice light dusting of Birthday. Okay, I'm gonna go back in again with Angel like I mentioned. I really hope this looks good because I can't really see. It is the most stunning day outside right now. I'm tempted to go like lay out on my deck and just get some vitamin D. Porty Pie's at daycare today. He's doing so well. Yesterday he did painting. So they like took some paper and some like non-toxic paint, kitty paint, and then like dripped it on the paper, and she wrote this whole story. And she was like on the app that we talk to each other on, and she was like, oh, Porter wasn't too sure what to do with it at first, so I moved his hand toward the paint and he realized he could touch it, and then he just was like going ape. Like he just was like smashing it, smearing it. He had so much fun. And she was like, he didn't even try to eat it, and I was shocked. He tries to put everything in his mouth. He's still at that age. And I think I might snatch it with some concealer and make it really, really sharp on the outer corners so it gives me that lifted effect. We're done with the eyeshadow. This palette is gorgeous. I really need to use it in another look. Like I think I've used it. Did I use it once? It doesn't look like I did actually. Like I think I need to do a tutorial with it. Let me know if you want to see it. We had some glitters. Let me do a little bit. I don't think I'm going to end up using this Colourpop stuff. Is this dried out? It is. These are like all dried out, these Jelly Much eyeshadows. I really liked them, but yeah, they're all like rock hard. Anyways, back to the glitters. I might take a little bit of, maybe a little bit of I'm Too Sexy. This is a glitter mix, so it's got all different sizes. This is by Lit, and I do have a discount code. I'll put it down below. They've got the most insane range of glitters. They're all eye safe, which is amazing because you guys should know by now you can't just use any glitter on your eyes. Hold off on that for a second because I think I'll do eyeliner and then put a little bit of glitter on the inner part of the eyeliner. I'm going to start with this LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Vivid on the waterline. Oh, why are my eyes so sensitive right now? Let's see if this is still, you know, liquidy enough to use. It's the Vivid Brights by NYX in the shade Vivid Blossom. Yeah, that's completely empty / dried out. Let's try the dark one. This is in the shade Vivid Violet. It's the same. It's dry. Well, this is a good way to declutter. We've got 3 products that are completely burnt out. So let's go on to this. This technically is not drugstore either, but I mean, to be fair, like it's a shop my stash. Like I have to still use what's in my stash. I can't just not use a certain step if I don't have anything. So we're gonna do a sharp wing. Don't mind the dogs. Can't decide if the outer corner looks good or if it just looks like I've forgotten to put like eyeshadow there, but we're rolling with it. Okay, I'll use concealer and like make that super bright soon. Now we're gonna take the I'm Too Sexy glitter mix. Oh, I've never used this one. Technically this probably, oh, the whole lid came off. This probably isn't a drugstore either, but I don't think I have any drugstore glitters. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Sweeping that across like maybe the first half. It's making me crazy. I feel so. Man, New Zealand had some like banging 2000s music, hey? Fun fact, I've been in 2 New Zealand music videos. One by Drax Project and one by Peter T and... wait, who else was in the video? Oh, Deej. How did I forget that? Deej and Peter T. Okay, I think we need to trust the process. I'm going to go ahead and clean up. Should I do this? Yeah. I'm going to clean it up and then we'll do mascara and stuff once I've done like some face stuff. So once again, we've got our Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer by Milani, and this is in the shade 01 Fair. I'm going to clean up any purple that's gone underneath the liner. Okay, we want our under eye super bright, so I'm glad I chose the under eye setting powder that I did. I'll show you in a sec. Looks like this. We need a little powder puff. Where's our powder puff gone? Ultra soft powder puff. I'm gonna load up our brush or sponge and bake a little bit. I want this to be bright, so I'm also going to bring that right underneath like that. And then we're going to take the other one, the medium. This is the Fit Me loose finishing powder, light medium, sorry, is the color. We're going to use the bigger powder puff this time for the face. Taking some, I'm going to tap it on my hand and kind of blend it a little bit more because we don't need as much. And then I'm going to just start setting my face, just using a really light tapping motion. Oh, I forgot to pick a setting spray out of my collection. I've got one right here that's drugstore, so I'll use that. I find this method so nice. Like, I used to not really go for a lot of loose setting powders, but this way it really just like doesn't disrupt anything because you're just pressing. Do you know what I mean? You're not like trying to buff on a loose powder or anything. You just press on, and then I like to go over with a brush afterwards and kind of buff in any excess, and it literally just leaves your skin looking airbrushed. Let's just put on some mascara and lashes. So we've got the Revlon Volumizing. I love saying it. Looks like this. I like the wand, and I'm not too worried about how the mascara looks because obviously we're using falsies, but I do like this mascara. How do we feel about a little mini series on my channel, by the way? I was thinking of doing Is It Still Good? And just trying stuff for shits and gigs. So like not even, like even if it's discontinued, just trying it and being like, is this actually still good? For example, stuff like Dream Matte Mousse. Like, should I do a video and try to make it look good? Like, not piss take, like genuinely apply it in the way I would apply it in a day like today and see if it's actually decent and just like use it in a look and stuff like that. I was thinking like Dream Matte Mousse, I could do Revlon Color Stay Foundation, the Great Lash Mascara, like just heaps of old school makeup items. I want to see if they're like trash or if they're actually decent. Because obviously they were like the shit back in the day, but none of us knew how to apply it. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it actually shit or can I apply it good? Or is it just terrible? And we all just were tricked. Marketing, gaslighting. I just love the way my natural lashes look right now. Like, I don't even want to put on falsies low-key, but I will. The ones we're using aren't like a full lash anyway. They're cluster lashes, so you can use them above or below your natural lashes and put them wherever you want. You could do them spaced out, you could do them on the outer corner, like just whatever you like. I'll show you. So I do some on the bottom lashes. Maybe after I do the powder, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now just in case I change my mind. Lashes, so this is what they look like. Once again, they are in the not shade. They're in the style Euphoria. They're quite a long one. We've got different lengths. Oh, I've actually got new individuals too. Maybe I'll show you. Lash glue. This is just the clear one by So Beauty. And I'm just going to put a bit of lash glue on the little tray here. I might apply them underneath. So I'm going to put the glue on like or on top of the lash, I suppose. Probably easier just to use my fingers with these ones because they're long. So I'm just going to place that right underneath my natural lash. It's just like a little flick. It's cute. And then from the top, you can't see where the lashes are. Like, they look like your own. Like, literally, where is the lash line? So good. Alright, let's do another one. And I'm going to stack mine kind of on the outer part of my eye today for a super cat eye shape. Oh my god. Make sure you don't have any glue on your fingertips, otherwise it just pulls the lash straight back off. Well, even just 2 looks perfect, I think. Maybe I'll just stop there. Make sure when you take these off, like, don't lose any. You can literally reuse them so many times. They're very well made. I'll show you the other lashes I'm talking about though. We've brought out individuals and they're stunning. So there's 8, 10 and 12 millimeters in here, and there's tons. And they're so gorgeous and really good quality. So people have been requesting these for literally probably like 5 years. But we've only just found some we're happy with. I kept like designing other ones and finding samples and factories and stuff, and like they'd fall apart all the time. So I really like those ones. All right, now let's take a little brush like this. This is a Tulip Face brush. and we're gonna just blend this powder. Oh my god, you have no idea, like I feel like I'm coming back to life, like not just right now but like in the last few days. Like, okay, we had 1 week at daycare, it was amazing, but I was like stressed and worried, and you know, I got a little bit done but not a lot. And then last week he was sick, and then this week he's back at daycare. He's living his best life, he's having so much fun. I'm filming, I'm doing my makeup, I feel so good, like I feel pretty, I feel like I've got a spark, like I feel like it's just been the best decision. But let me tell you, I miss him so much. The second he leaves, like I think I've cried every morning because Hamish takes him on the way to work, right? And he's like, no, he's like happy, he's fine. But Hamish is the same, and he texts me today and he goes, how are you feeling about Paul at daycare? And I was like, I'm happy about it. I feel like I'm more my own person. He looks really happy. How about you? And he said, yeah, that's awesome. Yep, it's really good. I miss him though. And I was like, yeah, 100% I miss him, but it'll make the other days more special. We won't be so stressed about getting work done because we've already done it, and then we can just relax, have fun with him, go to parks, and do lots of fun things. Okay, I think I'm going to do a no lower lashes look just for something different, but we are going to just add a little bit of this brow pomade, and it's got a brush. It's by Essence, so it looks like this. It's in the shade Carbo, just because, you know, we're waiting for this hair to grow back. Just a touch, nothing too crazy. A little bit of my Maybelline mascara gel in medium brown, just skimming the hairs because they're already stuck down with that Exo Beauty lash glue, but I like to just kind of skim the hairs just to tint them a little bit and get rid of any excess like face powder that went in them while we were setting. Now, like I mentioned, I like to just go over my face just real gently, just skim over with a powder brush and make sure that it's all blended. I've got the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Sunset. I'm just going to take this shimmer tulip brush and just apply this around kind of like the back of my cheek. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Oh, this goes perfectly with the colour in my crease too. It smells sweet. It's kind of weird. It's on my nose. That's the extent of my contouring on my nose. I really need to find my plug for my neon sign. Like, I feel like it would look really cute right there, you know? Just like glow in the background. Anyway, okay, so for blush, we've got the pressed powder blushes by Colourpop. We've got Sweetheart, which is a beautiful baby pink. The one that I'm really excited to use is Cupid's Bow. It's like lilac-y, so I'm going to start with this one and then probably use the other one if I need to make it like a little bit more wearable, and we use the same brush. I don't know if this is going to like come up nicely on my skin tone or if it's just going to make me look sick. Like, low-key, it's making me look a little bit sick. Yeah, it doesn't really work very well on my skin tone. I'm going to use a little bit of the other one. That one pops more slightly. Maybe I'll just go in with one of my favourite ones, which is Hot to Touch. Hot pink. Looks scary, but it's literally stunning. These are the Makeup Revolution XX highlighters. I've got Disclosure, which is peachier and goldier. And I have Focus, which is beigeier golder. I think this one. Lips. Now, I have no idea how this is going to turn out because I didn't actually look properly at the colours. So, Dopey by Colourpop. Oh, doesn't look like I've ever used this. I need to sharpen it though. For some reason it's like fallen apart. I feel like this is gonna look good. It's like a pinky berry colour, but it's a little bit muted. It's not too crazy. It's actually a really nice colour, don't you think? Then we've got Colourpop Dream House, which was part of the Barbie collection. Not sure if you can still get it. I think it is a little bit too peachy pink. I wish it was a little bit more like baby pink, but it's still cute. And then we've got the So Glassy lip gloss by Colourpop, triple whammy, and My Goodies. Just in the center. And then just to set everything and melt all the powders in and bring out a little bit more of a glowy finish, we are going to use the Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist by e.l.f. And that is the finished look. I feel like I need to go to a fairy party. Like, it's the perfect fairy party. Found the cutest theme if you have a little baby for a first birthday. The theme is My Fairy First Birthday. I saw it on TikTok. How cute would that be? Like, little baby with little baby fairy wings. For Porter, we're doing My First B-Day, which heaps of people do that one. So it's just gonna be bee themed because I call him my honey boy, so I thought it was fitting. I don't know, I didn't want to do anything that maybe he'd want to do in the future. I feel like he won't want to do a bee birthday theme in the future. I feel like it'll be like Paw Patrol and Elmo and I don't know, all those things that babies like, or toddlers I should say. He's gonna be a toddler soon, what the heck? This hair is just not it today. It's like even parted in the wrong place, like I never parted there. But I think my makeup turned out very cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chatty video today. Let me know what look you want to see next, or what color, or whatever, what vibe. Do you want to see a luxury shop my stash or just high end? I don't know. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!